Hi everyone. On today's episode, I will be talking about why did I choose Canada and Vancouver for my destination when I was immigrating. I would like to start with a little bit of a background about myself. In the third grade, I started to learn German, but it didn't really go that well. I do speak it a little bit, but somehow it just doesn't work for me. In the ninth grade, I started to learn English, and then I took additional classes during my college. By the time I finished college, my English was at pretty good level, so that was giving me some options related to the countries that I could immigrate to. Also, very important information is that Poland is part of European Union, which means that I could work in any country in European Union if I wanted to. Now, the thing is, because of that, a lot of Polish people already immigrated to places like Ireland, United Kingdom, and Germany because their job markets required new workforce, and Polish people were willing to take those jobs. So millions Polish people moved to different countries within European Union to get those jobs. So when I was ready to immigrate, this situation practically eliminated countries within European Union for me. I didn't want to go just to grab any job. I was really looking forward to change my lifestyle and change the standard of my life. So I was really looking forward to move to a different country and get into the professional market, and that will allow me to get to that level that I was looking for. Now, that pretty much left me with 4 countries: Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and United States. I do have some family in the United States, but I was not eligible for the family joining program, and I also didn't get the green card, so that option went off the table. Now, left with 3, I started to review those countries. And at the time when I was ready to immigrate, Australia and New Zealand changed the rules for immigration. And practically it made it a little bit harder for me, but I still could get the PR. It wouldn't just be as easy. Now, in the same time, Canada introduced working holiday visa. Working holiday visa is the type of visa where you can get work permit for 1 year, and you are eligible if you are under 35 and you are not convicted of any crimes. There are some additional requirements, but those are 2 most important ones. This visa is being given away on first come, first serve base. You just pay and you apply, and then you wait for the decision. If you apply in January, you have a very high chance of getting one. Obviously, as the year progresses, your chances are becoming smaller and smaller. Now, with that in mind, we decided to go to open day in Canadian Embassy. We've learned so much on that one day and that one meeting that we decided that this is the destination we want to go to. And this is my advice for you. If any of you had the chance to go to an open day in the embassy of the country that you want to go to, you definitely should go. This is the most reliable and credible source of information, and it's only one day. Typically they're free of charge, so just take that one day and go and learn everything that you can about the country. The following year we applied, we got the visa, and this is how I end up in Canada. Why did I choose Vancouver as my destination? When I was ready to move, I was looking for a company that will help me with the process of paperwork, immigration, and will provide some sort of support in case I will need some help with translation, searching for jobs, or legal support in case of any trouble. I found a company that is called Perfect Student International. I will leave a link down below. and they are supporting students whenever they go for like working vacation or student exchange or any of this sort. They don't really support immigrants that are planning to stay in that particular country, but hey, they were providing support. They were willing to work with me, so I used them. But they were offering services in 2 cities, Toronto and Vancouver. Now, I reviewed both cities, and my primary focus was the job market and cost of living. Toronto had much larger job market, especially in professional services. But the problem was that they were requiring French as a second language. I do not speak French. Therefore, that was a big barrier for me to get into that market. Then I reviewed Vancouver, and it turns out that they don't need French over here. Actually, nobody speaks French in this part of Canada, but there was a little bit less opportunities. But on the other side, Vancouver has pretty big tourism sector, and tourism is the background that my wife had. So we decided that it serves her a little bit better and gives me an opportunity to go back to project management, because this is my background. And that was the basis for our decision to choose Vancouver over Toronto. As it turned out, Vancouver is also one of the most expensive places to live in Canada. But on the other hand, it has one of the biggest pool of opportunities in general. It's actually quite easy to get a job in Vancouver. I'm talking about entry-level jobs in places like restaurants, construction sites, or any kind of services. It's quite easy to get your first job over here. It's not as easy to get into the professional services, but I'm going to make a video about that as well. This cost of living and the opportunities, they sort of balance each other out. So we decided that this is going to be a very good place for us to go. To summarize, when moving to a different country, make sure that you know everything there is to know about the immigration program and review support programs for immigrants as well. Typically, a lot of the countries provide some sort of support through non-profit organizations or through municipalities, where you can get some grants, you can get some help with finding first job, sometimes you can get free translations and other similar services. The second thing, review your job market and housing market, just so you know what kind of jobs will give you the money needed to live in the places that you want to live. Third, review the cost of living. Make sure you know the prices of common goods, and make sure that the jobs that you're going to get will be able to provide for the lifestyle that you're looking for. Obviously, at first it's going to be quite hard, but then as time goes by and you get into better and better jobs, your life standard is going to get better. So make sure that you review those options. The last thing is, let me know what you thought about this video. Click like or dislike, and remember to give me some feedback in the comment section down below. Also, click subscribe to be notified when another video comes out. Thank you, and see you in the next one.